Of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Flushed out right. Oh, he's going to take a shot right. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Heck of a start. A 30-yard pickup on their first play from scrimmage. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Slam, slam, slam. Yellow.
Working from the gun, Mahomes escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and that'll be 2nd down. Now the first carry for LaShawn McCoy. And he'll go down at the 28. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. They go play action. Now Mahomes. They'll buy some time right. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Out of the shotgun, it's McCoy. And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up. On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Mahomes and the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on 4th. Mahomes going to go on 4th down. Flush to his right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. Andy Reid went for it, but it won't pan out. And the Jets are going to get the football back. Well, I guess they wanted to get that touchdown right back on their first drive, but failed to do so.
And what they have to be careful of is pushing so hard to stay right there, to stay even with their opponent, that they gas themselves out. You know, it's almost like horse racing. Sometimes you don't want to take your horse right to the front and let them do all the work, and then someone catch them at the end and pass them up. You want to make sure you moderate what you're doing along the way and then go for the big finish.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Darnold, open man is Robbie Anderson. A gain there of 21 yards. Darnold going to lead the offense up 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. That's complete. It's Bell. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and that'll make it a 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. They'll run it with Bell. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They'll say no gain on the play there. Now it'll be 3rd down. Here's Darnold. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets 1st down. Darnold going to lead the offense up 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. They run with Bell on 1st down as he'll get forward for about 5 yards. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. 2nd and 5 now. Darnold throwing the out route and complete. It's Bell. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense. You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. Game clock at 2:01. Time for one final play before the 2-minute warning.
Hey, Alpha.
Second down and 10, Darnold. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Bashaud Breeland. The 40, the 20, 10, and he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Come on, guys. We got this.
Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This will be taken short. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time.
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
2 yards, good enough for a first. Now it's Darnold. On the catch, it's Crowder. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable. And they're going to get him. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Darnold and the Jets come up 3rd and long following the sack. Darnold down to throw. Open man is Anderson. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. Darnold now rebounding nicely after the interception. He's hit 4 straight to start the drive. It's first down. This one caught by Crowder. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Darnold going to lead the offense up 1st and 10. And he's hit on all 5 of his pass attempts on this drive so far. Now Darnold. Looking for Crowder, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Bashaud Breeland. He's got the lane, and there he goes. 20, 10, and he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Well, partner, I do know this. If you're a defensive back, you have more chances to make a team now than ever because
Pick
people
7
are using 5 defensive
or
backs,
6
defensive back packages. Not exclusively, but way more than before. That was a nickel package there, and what a pickoff.
Why is that? Why are they using that more?
or 8.
Because more people are throwing the ball on earlier downs than ever before. This has become a passing league. And
13-7. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. This will be taken very short.
Nice
Nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 16. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. Ready for the start of the third quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. Fielded about a yard deep. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a fourth down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that one. If anything, they may have gained more confidence. Okay, they stopped us once. That's all right. Let's keep moving it. Make them do it again.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. To throw, it's Mahomes. He's going to loft one deep left side here. It's caught at the 10. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 68 yards. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit.
All right, Madden. That makes sense. I don't know about that one. What's the fun? Video games. That's your flawless video game.
What are you doing here? Drove all the way to the south side for a bag of chips.
That was 2 picks right there. I don't know what the fuck happened there. Oh shit, I can't believe it. I gotta rewatch that, unfortunately.
That's your grandpa? Nah, just the guy I've been seeing.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL is in Houston, in the Space City at NRG Stadium. The scene from a few moments ago, this crowd enthusiastically cheering on their Texans as they emerge from the locker room. And we're just about ready for football as the Texans get set to match up with the New York Jets. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
41's the mic. 41's the mic. Down to lose one. Watch the
Here's the first carry for Le'Veon Bell. He'll have a first down past the 40. Le'Veon Bell, it's a foot race. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Le'Veon Bell, 75 yards. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Wow, first play in the game, CD, 75 yards. These people, they haven't even filed in yet from the tailgate lots.
Everyone talks about starting out fast. Everyone talks about getting explosive-type plays. That was absolutely a thunderbolt. And on the defensive side, he spent all week scheming, all week preparing, and it seems like it goes right out the window.
This fielded at the 2. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Switch gears.
Now a first carry for Lamar Miller. And this will go for 5 up to the 33.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on first down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
Now the pass, and it's into the arms of Hopkins. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 15 yards, the Texans pick up the first down. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
And he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory. Jordan Jenkins there on the tackle.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
2nd and 5 now. Watson, and now he'll tuck it and run. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Deshaun Watson, so multi-dimensional, able to scramble for the first.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Watson going to give this one to Miller. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
A good decision in the end to pull it and run, gets him 9 yards and a first.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier on this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got to start thinking about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there waiting for him to take off.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams...
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans. Lamar Miller taking it in as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter.
We know that the big guys won't get the credit, Brandon, but we also know that that touchdown belongs to them. Excellent job of clearing the way for their running back.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. 10 yards is the pickup, good enough for a Jet first down. Now a first down carry by Bell. And he's able to get this one down to about the 40. 5 yards on the carry, good pickup on first down.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
Darnold completes it, and he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. These two teams all tied after one. They'll run on first down. Bell. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. On 2nd and 12, Darnold. Thomas has got it, complete.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. You know what the converse is, though? You've got to win those one-on-one blocks, and when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. It's a first down following a gain of 3.
First down, Jets.
Here we go, Sam. Like by 5. Bring it. Red 80.
On first down, Darnold. Eluding the pressure right. And that'll be incomplete. He was looking for Ty Montgomery that time. That'll bring up second down.
Appeared to me he was just trying to find an open receiver and got forced out to his right. Had to come off of a guy downfield, try to hit his back. Unable to connect. Should have been an easier throw moving to his right, though.
Yeah, much easier, obviously, for a right-handed quarterback. If he was going to his left, a little bit tougher.
Exactly.
They get 7 there on the screen. It'll set up a third down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard. And they are going to stop him on 4th and 1 as they'll wind up going backwards. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And this Texans defense stands tall. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always a...
DeAndre Hopkins, he's all alone. He's at the 30. 10. Touchdown, Houston. DeAndre Hopkins. 90 yards. And the Texans have taken the lead. Fairbairn now to add the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
2nd and 5 now. Darnold. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Guys, game situation. Let's go.
Back to throw, Darnold. And he finds his man, Griffin. Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of his first half of action. A first down carry for Bell, but he'll work forward for only about a yard. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Now Bell. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. 3rd and long, it's Darnold. And he's got a man, Demaryius Thomas. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a 1st down.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete.
Reset. 18. Mike 54. Mike 54. Here we go.
A 1st down carry now for Miller. The tackle there by Brian Poole.
Well, he was looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
On 2nd down, it's Miller, and he stopped immediately there. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the 1st half. And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down.
Hey, we got to snap it. We got to snap it.
Watson with a give to Miller. And he's going to be taken down at the 39, clearly short of the first by a few yards. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half. Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet, they're going to go for it on 4th. And they'll run for it with Miller. And an alley to run. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this 1st half.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Mike 5-4. Hey, come on, now. Alert 3.
On 1st down, Miller. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the 1st half. 10th carry now for Lamar Miller. And an alley to run. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans. They'll run on 1st down. It's Miller. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. And with just 4 seconds left in this 1st half, a timeout called. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. Fairbairn able to put this one through. And that will do it for this 1st half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. It's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the 3rd quarter. So a very short kick here. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they're going to...
Only playing as the Vikings. Come on, fuck this. look up. Look at him. Look at it. Ugly guy.
Oh, we even noticed.
Huh?
We would notice how he was upstairs.
Yeah. But he would obviously just change.
No reason to waste a perfectly good life.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium.
Oh, looks like they're gonna fix that. It did. Gave him 3,000. 28,000 now. Let's go. It's on 25K.
From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up with the Minnesota Vikings. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Arrowhead.
Keep playing hard.
Fucking pussy ass, Mary. You better quit. Yeah, perfect. That's exactly what I meant. Text that to me right now.
This was a baby making session? Yeah. Yeah, I just wish you'd give me a heads up before I went up with my boyfriend. You know, I don't want our kid's first impression of you to be that you're a whore.
What's making you hot? How was it going? You gotta hope your sperm is from his butt.
Just don't
Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, second and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Eight yards the tally on that first down run. Here's second and 2.
Let's see what you got.
Cousins gives way to Cook. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2.
Here we go. Watch the pass.
Working out of the gun, Cousins. And he's able to find Diggs. And I think the ball's out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
Hey, how you doing?
Here we go. X3. 218. Chop. Undercrush.
On first down, it's Cook. That one 28 yards on the ground. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
And they didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 27. Cousins on target to Diggs. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It's a gain of 16, and the Vikings have the first down as well.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
They'll run on first down. Cook. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Vikings take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Dan Bailey now for the extra point. And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. So that one will be accepted.
She got like a SWAT team on fucking speed dial, like, just saying. be drunk, okay? I'm gonna say something.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Right there.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. The first carry now. This is Williams. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And it's complete. It's Damian Williams. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Williams. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. If these kinds of lanes are available, you have to feel like he's going to have a pretty big game on the ground.
Yeah, you can tell early on he's got a little burst in his step, and that's a big pickup right there on 1st down.
On 2nd down, Williams. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 46. And going deep for Hill. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. They'll run it with Williams. And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. Taking it in from 2 yards out as they are now on the board here in the first half. Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
12 yards there. First down, Vikings.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Cousins. It's complete to Diggs. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
56. Mike, 56. Right there. 56. Listen to me. 56. Mike's 56.
3rd and short yardage. Cousins into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off here by Anthony Hitchens. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So a dangerous pass over the middle into zone coverage, and it bit him hard.
And what's really difficult when you throw it in that direction and versus that zone, that means the linebackers have gotten to their spot, gotten their heads back around, and they can see the quarterback and everything in front of them. And they took big advantage of it, went the other direction, excellent blocking, and picked up a touchdown.
Let's go.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they just had that pick six. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle. You know, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there. It's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
Well, we'll see if they can do it here. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Following the good run by Cook, here's another 1st and 10. A throw over the middle, taken in. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 10 yards, and it's good for a Viking first down.
As a passer, you're always trying to find that open window to throw the ball downfield. How about this one? Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of a defense.
Here's Madison running on first down. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
They get 14 there. First down, Vikings.
Here we go.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football.
Without a doubt, because... He's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
From the 29, Cousins. And the catch made by Johnson. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 17-yard line. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. From the red zone now, Cousins. And Diggs has it. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. To throw again on second down, Cousins. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down. Play number 9 on the drive coming up, and they need 9 yards on third down.
Good route here.
Cousins again. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. That is the first time that they've targeted him that he has not come down with a catch.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way. A dominant pass receiver that can break down any defense, because when he's doing that kind of work, it really hurts you on the back end.
And even though it's an incompletion there, I think they're going back to that well. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, Parker, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone, get you 6?
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you've got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are on the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering.
And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 78 yards. And the Chiefs strike quickly here for 6 points. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes it a 21-10 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Fair catch, made at the 25-yard line. The Vikings take over first and 10.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. To throw, there's Cousins. He's going to float this one deep right side. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
He'll hit Watkins on the crossing route. 25 yards that time. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Final shot before the half from Mahomes. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Ready for the start of the 3rd quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working.
Well, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked up by the former first-rounder Trey Waynes.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Following the interception, Cousins. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Frank Clark fighting his way home to get the sack. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there.
Brandon, what I remember most about playing with guys who knew how to rush the passer, they would just tell you, just cover people for me, just long enough for me to get there. And that's exactly what happened on that play.
And now the punt team couldn't get ready in time, and this is going to be a delay. So that'll back them up 5. Cousins in the offense is going to stay out there. They're going to try on 4th down. They'll indeed go for it. It's Cousins going deep for Diggs. And this is going to be incomplete.
Even if it's like the way that I just give me that one. I know. I don't want it, but yeah, you giving me it. It's enough. Ridiculous. I'm not gonna. You get mad at you this time, but just don't do it again. That's the last time you let me.
How are the pancakes? Filling. You ever miss what we used to have?
Definitely. Jody's not much of a cook.
They just gave me them.
I mean, the things that we would do together.
Our social calendar was never that full.
I mean, like the things. I'm talking about what you and I used to have then.
Okay, cool. I'll take a free win. Y'all fucked me over so much. And 2 free wins in a row.
Jody only wants to cuddle and be revolutionary. It's boring. And uneventful. I need events. I want eventful play. I want to be in charge.
Unfortunately, Jody's not.
He's not. I've tried. Would you talk to him?
No.
I have needs, Frank. I have needs. I don't think I ask for too much. I don't know what to do.
Please don't cry when I'm eating. I'll talk to him. Yes, if it's not good.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in downtown New Orleans. The setting in this dome just serves to amplify the excitement of the folks in New Orleans as their Saints burst from the tunnel a moment ago. They're set, and we're set as well as the Saints get ready to do battle with the Minnesota Vikings. The kicker for the Saints, Will Lutz, has it teed up, and here we go from New Orleans. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback. And it comes out to the 25-yard line. The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Now Cousins. And this is Cook with a grab.
Complete to Dalvin Cook. He's out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. From the gun, here's Cousins. He's going to rifle one deep left side. That's caught at the 25. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Give to Cook out of the gun. Give him maybe a yard, quite the opposite from the previous big gainer. On 2nd down, Cook. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. And for the Saints here on 3rd down, an extra defensive back on the field. Here's Cousins. Going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. So Cousins heads to the Vikings sideline, and on is Dan Bailey to try the field goal. From the left hash, this from 39. And Bailey able to knock it through. And the Vikings have a 3-0 lead. So a nice opening drive on the road. You get the 3 points. Part of you wonders if that might hurt them later not getting into the end zone.
Well, the good thing is, still first quarter, and they did come out of it with points. In a sense, they could look at positively and say, hey, we set the pace in this one. I think that's how they'll go about it.
Now, after the field goal, Bailey will kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
So Bree's going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10 at their own 27. They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Sammy!
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd
On 2nd down, Kamara. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 10 yards, good for his Saints, 1st down. Couple of very nice carries to start this drive out.
Yeah, 2 first downs. And how about that second one? What a nice run on that particular play. I'm telling you, they're going to start to think that this game is easy if they continue to rip off yardage like this.
And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Give him 18 there, and the Saints have a 1st down. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Now a first carry for Latavius Murray. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. That was 2nd down run for Murray.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
And I don't think Kamara got there. Looks like they stopped him short. 3-0 after one on EA Sports.
Ready? You ready?
This would have been a 54-yard boot had they tried a field goal, but they will not try a field goal. They're going for it. Bree's going to go on 4th down.
Told you to take it 3 points.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And the Vikings defense is going to get the football back. They start the drive with Cook. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And finally brought down at the 31-yard line. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a first down.
Outside handoff to the right side. If you're a running back, you love getting the ball early so you have vision to see what's happening in front of you.
Right tackle likes that call. Big play for him. But don't forget about the guys you always tell me on the backside sealing off.
When they talk about cutoff blocks, making sure no one can leak from the backside that can run a play down.
And nobody leaked. Big play. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 10 yards, and it's good for a Viking first down.
First down, Vikings.
Jahan, where are you? 5:36.
Cousins now to throw on first down. He's got it complete to Diggs, right side. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down. Still a few inches short of the first down as they come up now on second down. They run. Cook. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And Cook was fighting for it, but I don't think he got there. That'll make it fourth down after a loss of 1.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
Bailey's kick is good. And that will double their lead as it's up to 6. So scores on their first 2 possessions, but 6-0, so field goals probably not what they were hoping for.
Man, you're exactly right about that. Not what they were hoping for, but they should be happy that they have points on the board. It almost feels like that old slow and steady wins the race, doesn't it? In this case, though, they want to be slow and steady now, but get explosive later and put the points up on the board.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And last time we saw them go for it in kind of an unusual situation. It's not like it's a fourth quarter do or die. They went for it, didn't get it. We'll see how that affects them this go-around.
Partner, I'm wondering if we're starting to see the effects of analytics coming into play here, where people are studying the number of possessions, how many times you should go for it, what position it leaves your team in. Maybe we're starting to see a little bit of that creeping into the NFL game.
I think we've seen it in other sports, maybe into the NFL now as well.
Ready. Yellow lady.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
And he finds Cook. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
Kill.
First and 10 at the 40.
Breeze now on first down. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. 4 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it second down. A 4-receiver set here. 3 to the left, 1 to the right, 2nd and 6. Now Breeze again. That'll be complete to Cook. 10 yards, good for his Saints, first down.
I got kicked out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size, can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Give him 2 yards on that play, and it'll be second down. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down.
54's Mike. Check. Go. Hey, easy. He's not going to get me. Mike's 5'4", Mike's 5'4". Mike's 5'4".
Again, it's Breeze. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
Watch the run. 36. Check, Mike.
Breeze to throw again. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah. Defensive teams think they come in bunches.
This fielded at the 2.
Good work, boy. Let's go.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust.
And now look at him go. Touchdown, Vikings. Dalvin Cook as the first half is winding down. And the Vikings get the quick strike touchdown. Bailey got the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. Open man is Michael Thomas. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 43. On first down, Breeze. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Mackenzie Alexander with a pick. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he will take this one home. It's
$99.70, 27,000. Nothing wrong?
What are you kids doing in here? We were gonna steal the job to meet Tavo. Really? You need to work on your lying. What do you need money for? We want to pay a woman. Shut up. This is a camp that's supposed to fulfill wishes, but all you do is say no. Kids, I came to work here to do my part in diminishing my burden of your illness. I know you've been disappointed with some of the restrictions put on you here. I wish I had the power to change that.
Yeah, this is where we went drifting.
Huh?
We got this where we went drifting. Shots I took her up. Adidas.
You starting the ladies' choir? I can't sing at all.
No. Ladies, we need to speak about what's going on at work. With Bobby. I, like all of you, am happy to have a job. Okay? But I don't want this job if the cost is a never-ending payback Hummer. I don't want to live in that world. It's not right.
Thank God somebody finally said it.
I've been saying it for months.
But you didn't throw it back.
If we band together, we can put an end to this. An end to hearing your name called over the loudspeaker. An end to him deciding we're here to please him whenever the urge arises. An end to feeling like we have to give him whatever he wants, like we are some desperate whores who are happy for the attention. Our jobs are not his to please us with. Our mouths are not
Cleaning up the
his
crib a
to
little bit.
please us.
Cleaning up the crib a little bit. Cleaning up my area.
What? I mean, he showers daily, keeps himself clean. Last year, when my kid got sick, he gave me time off. Says something. Patrick's right. Now, when I punch in late, he never docked me. It's a quick blowjob before my kid is sick. I get to stay home.
It's sexual harassment.
Exactly. That's what he let me take flowers to put on my mother's grave. No charge.
He charges you a weekly Hummer.
Come on. He lets you take home week-old carnations that are already dying. How are these flowers? It's post for 10 minutes. If you get up his rear and pop his cork, you get it done in 2. That's what I'm gonna do and leave a lean press on
The NFL on EA Sports has come to the Twin Cities at U.S. Bank Stadium in downtown Minneapolis. The scene a short time ago, this crowd decked out in purple, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. We're ready for football, folks, as the Vikings get set to do battle with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Here's the punter, Bradley. And we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. This will be taken short.
Come on, let's go.
At their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's 2nd down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Cousins to throw it. He gets this one into the hands of Dalvin Cook. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Check 1.
On 3rd down, Cousins. Space to maneuver at the 40. Open here, Adam Thielen. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
From just shy of midfield, Cousins. That's caught by the tight end, Irv Smith Jr. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. That one a first down pickup of 8.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Carl Nassib in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
The 7th play now of this opening drive. This is 3rd and long, though. Working out of the gun, Cousins. This is Johnson, he's got it. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 23 yards on the play.
Here we go, D, get off the field.
Back to the ground, Cook. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball in this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. It makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Cousins going to come up on a 1st and 10. And he's 5 for 6 now throwing the ball on this drive. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Someone's looking fresh, and this O-line is definitely licking their chops. Everyone likes to run block. If you're an offensive lineman, nice early burst, nice gain, too.
Now a give running right, it's Cook. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Vikings take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Quite the drive there to get things started. They took up the bulk of the first quarter, and they end up in the end zone.
And I love your last point. Ended up in the end zone. Because a lot of teams like to keep their offense off the field, right? Keep the ball away from them. But they finished it with a touchdown. That's the exclamation point. Now, flip it over defensively. They've got to slow that down somehow, right? Maybe they need to be a little more aggressive. Maybe a few more pressures towards the quarterback.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. Yeah, some might have returned that one. He won't.
You little bitch. That sucks. I give you a massage ring. Come on. Get on out of here, bro. Get on out of here. I don't give a fuck. Get on out of here. Huh? I don't know.
He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start the drive from the 25. Winston and the Bucs take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Now the first carry for Ronald Jones. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. On 2nd and 9, Winston. That's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 6-0 our score after 1.
Watch 54. Pick it up, guys. Pick it up. Check the backer.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38.
Here we go.
Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
Brad, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
Viking territory now. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 47. Now a first down carry by Jones. 10 yards there and a Buccaneer first down. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. In the pocket, chucked it away, flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
After the penalty, it's Jones. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. It'll be a loss of a yard, and they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
Right there. 54. Right there. Flip. 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50. Check. Tighten up.
They just do get the play off. Now Winston. And that is incomplete.
A good number of coaches at any time they call an in route are really worried about the play because there's so much traffic ordinarily that the ball has to get through to get to the receiver. And on that play, it was batted down.
And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. First down, here's the run with Cook. 10 yards, and it's good for a Viking first down. Interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the 2 tight ends, they blocked well too.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job helping out the running game.
Cousins on first down. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. 30, past the 20. Touchdown, Vikings. Adam Thielen, 70 yards. And the Vikings get the quick strike touchdown.
I think if you polled defensive backs, they would say the corner route, take that out, make it illegal, because that is so hard to recognize and so hard to adjust, because your first move is to not get beat in the middle of the field, and that's how they move you first before they break off to the corner.
But then as the wide receiver, great job. It's tough to turn those upfield and go, but he did a great job with it there.
Really good balance, really good body control, and how about the end result? A touchdown.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They find themselves down 13-0 here as they try to get things started offensively. 1st and 10. A little bit of daylight on that first down run sets them up nicely. 8 yards on the carry. It's a gain of 8, and it's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 2 yards, good enough for a first. And that's the first connection, the #1 overall pick in 2015, finding the #7 pick in 2014 in Evans.
And what a great target Mike Evans is for Jameis Winston. Winston's a pretty accurate thrower, but that catch radius that Evans provides, that makes him that much more dangerous.
That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. Right now in the second quarter on the defensive side, they got to feel pretty good about what they're doing.
They should embrace the feeling they have now, embrace the way that they're playing, and continue that through the half. I know defensive coordinators, sometimes they overthink it, start wondering how they're going to be attacked. Just keep doing what you're doing because it's working.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. Winston from the gun on 3rd down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Trey Waynes. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, we know this defense has athleticism. Spots like that prove us right.
I love the way that you spotlighted the athleticism, because you and I both know the best athletes on the field defense.
Oh, I don't know. I was a kicker. You got to remember that now.
Come on, come on.
Fine. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. They'll keep it on the ground again here. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Working out of the gun, Winston. Got him in. It's Brashad Perriman. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter.
Hey, watch it, watch it. 6 guys.
On first down, it's Jones. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12. From the shotgun, it's Winston. And the pressure gets there, and Winston goes down. Daniil Hunter drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long.
See ya. $27,000.
Okay, listen up, Gallagher's and Milkovich's. They're digging up the sewer main in a few days and shutting the water off, so we need to do laundry and dishes beforehand. I guess we just won't flush that day.
We could fill up buckets.
Gross. You crippled or something? So helpful. Must be nice having a spouse.
Wait, they're digging up the lawn?
Yeah.
Well, what about Aunt Ginger?
Incoming. I'll be back for dinner. Fuck up, kiddo.
No, Biggie, just my universe fell apart.
Hey there, fella. Oh, let's go take the Browns to the Super Bowl, huh?
Because he's like, oh, my universe falling apart. Staring at you like, hey, fuck your dad. Hey, I've raised you since you're 14.
It's a big holiday. City. They're digging up the yard to work on the sewer line. You need to find Aunt Ginger before they do.
Who?
The dead relative whose social security checks you've been cashing. You buried her. You unbury her. Come on, Debs.
My friend.
Go visit me. I have a business.
You're not trying to look at my dick, are you? No, I'm not. I'm not even thinking about your dick. In my dad's mouth. I'm not. Good, then don't.
Ian's dick was in your dad's mouth.
Figure of speech. It's like saying, none of your business. Your dick's in my dad's mouth, man.
Who says that?
Gay news.
Is Ian gay?
No, it was euphemistic.
Trying to get people what to do?
Jesus.
Oh, Jamie, you any good with power tools? Hey, Liv, I need your help. Oh, busy.
You too busy to help your old man?
Yes, forever.
Hey, the dick, we got knocks
The NFL on EA Sports has come to the Twin Cities at U.S. Bank Stadium in downtown Minneapolis. It can certainly get loud inside this building, and just a few moments ago when the Vikings were introduced, it was downright shaking in here. They're set for football as the Vikings get ready to do battle with the Seattle Seahawks. Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. This will be taken very short. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go again. Here we go again.
Cook. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. Cousins now from the 50. And he's got the hook up here. It's Kyle Rudolph. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. I know when you got a top tight end like this, you want to get him involved, but when you do, you're hoping for more than that.
You certainly are. You got to try and get him some space where he can make a play downfield, or at least an opportunity for some rack yardage, right? That run after catch.
Here's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 22 yards there, a first down.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
A first down throw for Cousins. It's complete to Diggs. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Stephon Diggs, 26 yards. And the Vikings take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Extra point up and good by Bailey. And it's now a 7-0 game. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Wilson, the Seahawks take over now 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. Wilson. Flushed out right. That one going to be complete to David Moore. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. The end result, 21 yards. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And this is caught by C.J. Procise. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Throwing again on 2nd down. Wilson, and incomplete.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around, locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
This is Procise on the carry. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going. On first down, again, they go Procise. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. On 2nd and 9, Wilson. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
On 3rd down, Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Now it's Wilson. Flush, and he's going to score. It's a Seahawk touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter.
Well, this was a pass all the way, but he just kept buying time, didn't he? It was kind of like, wait. Oh, it's open. Time to hot-foot it and go. And, boy, was he successful.
Yeah, didn't go to the outside toward the pylon, just straight ahead, middle third of the field.
Shortest distance between 2 points. Straight line.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This will be taken short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Every time.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And this shot downfield on second down is brought in. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25. They'll run on 1st down. It's Cook. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. On 2nd and 9, Cousins. And Diggs has it. 12 yards there. 1st down, Vikings. Cousins going to come up on a 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. These two teams all tied after one.
Coming to you.
On 1st down, it's Cook. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. From the 30 on 2nd down, Cousins. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. They'll run on 1st down. Cook. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. To throw, Cousins. Going for it all. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. 9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. Cousins to throw it.
Touchdown, you bitch.
And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Stephon Diggs with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Vikings have taken the lead. Well, they got the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. On 2nd and 11 now. Wilson. So the screen good for only 2. Now it's 3rd down.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
On the ground, it's Cook. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Dalvin Cook, 44 yards. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. That's fielded in the end zone. Gets around him. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out next.
Looking for Lockett, and it's intercepted. Mackenzie Alexander with a pick. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards. Well, he's broken off some big-time runs here in this first half.
Yeah, and let's just face it. When you go into a game, you think you've got the plays that are going to work, but when you actually get out there.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Dalvin Cook with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. Extra point up and good by Bailey. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told, as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They trail here by 24 points. Got to get going soon, you'd have to think, as they come up 1st and 10. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. 10 yards and a Seattle first down. Here's Wilson to throw. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. There to knock that one away defensively, Eric Kendricks.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Daniil Hunter just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Now Wilson. This complete to Lockett. And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the first down marker. They'll indeed go for it with Wilson. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Wilson after the play fake to Carson. He's going to look deep for more. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Xavier Rhodes with a pick. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. That late in the clock, second quarter, why not just run it a time or two and get it into the locker room?
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and get out of there.
Yeah, now connection is pure loss. They give me a fucking win, bro.
I'm gonna download the app, so log into your portal and everything.
What's that? 5 in a row. Finna smoke a cigarette real quick.
The NFL on EA Sports has come to the Twin Cities at U.S. Bank Stadium in downtown Minneapolis. The scene a short time ago, this crowd decked out in purple, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. We're ready for football, folks, as the Vikings get set to do battle with the Houston Texans. Here's the former UCLA Bruin, Kaimi Fairbairn, to get this one started. And we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Jahan, 180! Here we go, D, all day. Hey, 382, late 50. Hey, Jahan,
On first and 10, Cousins firing quickly here, and that's complete. He'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards. Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. They'll wind up getting 4 down to the 36. From the 36, Cousins. He gets this one into the hands of Dalvin Cook. A very solid gain of 27.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. Another shot from the 9 on second and goal. Now Cousins. Now the hit comes, and Cousins lost the football. Can this defense get the stop on the opening drive? Here's third and goal. Here is Cook on third and goal. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Give him a couple on the run there, and now they're in that in-between area here on fourth and goal. So Cousins heads to the Vikings sideline, and on is Dan Bailey to try the field goal. From the right hash, and this one just a chipping. And Bailey able to knock it through. Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, it kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Watson will bring up the Texans here, first and 10, just shy of the 30. Here's Watson. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And it'll bring up a second and 14.
You can see him. He did like, fuck, and just runs back over there.
This is it. Check, walk before. I got it. Undercross. 24.
Watson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Everson Griffin in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. Play action from Miller. Now Watson. Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it. Watson going to stay out there as they'll go for it on fourth.
Watch the run. Watch the run. Check. Crunch.
Now with the play clock about to expire, we get a whistle and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on fourth. They're going for it. It's Watson. And he's got the completion to Hopkins. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the fourth down play to result in 23 yards. Watson now to throw, eluding the pressure right. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. On first down, it's Watson. Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down. He'd had some success as a runner previously on this drive, just not as much space there that time.
Yeah, this time when he pulled it down, they were ready for him, so I think he's going to have to fling a few in order to open up that running lane again.
And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, because they bring in your tight end, keep him in, your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. Now a first down throw, Watson. He'll find Miller. That's complete. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and it'll bring up a second down. Looking to throw again on second down. Watson, he completes this into the hands of Miller. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Watch the pass. Watch the pass. Here we go. Check 4. Check 4. 26. Let him go.
Now it's Watson. Dancing to his left. It's complete to Fuller. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's fourth down.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first.
Watch the pass. Shoot. Check 52.
And they'll run for it with Miller. Miller with a first down and more. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Taking it in from the 20, and the Texans have taken the lead.
And while no one on the offensive line will get the 6 points next to their name, they should be credited with this one. Tremendous blocking to get the runner into the end zone.
Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag. Oh, and you just can't do that. 15 yards on the roughing the kicker call.
Absolutely inexcusable. The kicker's in a defenseless position, and he just gets taken out.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. Here's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a 1st? And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a 1st down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break.
Watch the twist. Watch the twist. First. 55. Hey, exit. 3 bucks.
To throw is Cousins. And Thielen's got it. Touchdown, Vikings. A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the Vikings are going to retake the lead.
And while that touchdown does not give them an insurmountable lead, it's still a lead, and that always feels good to a team.
They'd love to take that into the lockers, but a little time left on that clock, so some work to do.
I like that. I like how you're guarding against a letdown there.
Already looking forward.
Coaching them up from right up here in the booth.
This is fielded at the goal line. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. You're down 3, under a minute to go. How aggressive are you going to be in this spot?
Not as aggressive as I probably would want to be. Only down 3. I mean, might as well be even going into the half. That's not a deficit that makes me want to push it and potentially make a mistake in this situation and cost myself even more points.
But, boy, getting into field goal range and tying it, that's tempting.
Awfully enticing. You almost talked me into it.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Here we go. Check.
Throwing again is Watson. He's got Fuller. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. On 1st down, Watson. They'll roll him out right. And this one grabbed by Darren Fells. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. To the air yet again. Watson escaping the pressure right. He'll get the 1st down and more inside the 20. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the 1st, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
Check pass.
From the red zone now, Watson. That is caught. Hopkins for the Texans touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins in the final seconds of the 1st half. And the Texans have once again taken the lead. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And the lead is now 14-10. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. This will be taken very short. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. A nice burst there as they'll get about 7 that time on the first down run. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. It's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the 3rd quarter. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that.
Now, that's the type of play that gives you a chance to win. Nothing forced downfield where you don't have a guy open. Swing it out to the back, maybe even check it down, whatever you want to call it. Gain of 5. You're just trying to get 4 on first down. They're ahead of the chains now.
8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down. Watson on first down. Setting up the screen for Miller. And some room to work. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A big pickup of 38.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
And he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18.
But if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
On second down, here's Miller. Miller with a first down and more. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Lamar Miller, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Texans push further out in front. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that makes it a 21-10 game. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. This will be taken short. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little.
It's caught at the 10. And finally out of bounds down near the 10-yard line. They knew they had the free play after the penalty. They get great yardage so they can decline that penalty.
And one of the things we've seen develop more and more in recent years are teams seeing that penalty occur and still taking the big shot downfield and hoping to gain the yardage as we just saw there. They practice it, they work on it, and this time they're successful.
Yellow.
Second down and goal. Cousins being chipped. Now the hit comes, and Cousins lost the football. And the Texans scoop it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk-reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit And in this case, lose the football.
Should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about it anymore.
Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be third down.
Mike 54. Mike 54. Hey, keep it up. Keep it up. Hey, 31. Show. Hey, one set.
From the gun on third, Watson. Daniil Hunter coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up fourth.
I think most quarterbacks would love to have the goal line actually extend up into the air and turn into a wall. They can put their back against it and know exactly where they are on the field so they don't end up in the end zone. Didn't do it on that play, but perilously close to the goal line.
And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis as we are set to bring you the home stretch here, the fourth quarter. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth.
Check safety. Check.
Here we go on fourth. Watson. And the most curious way to burn some clock. That was wild. And at the end of all that, it winds up a safety. All right, Charles, help me out here. Fourth quarter, you've got the lead, and you run backwards into the end zone. You're just trying to do too much.
I almost don't have words for it. But, you know, every coach that we talk to talks about running backs or people running the football, running north-south, getting upfield. He went way in the opposite direction, and that's going to cost his team.
Yeah, it cost him big time. Still leading, but it costs him. Cousins gives way to Cook, and just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Cousins. It's complete to Diggs. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. From the 30 on 2nd down, Cousins. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. Well, look at the clock. You're down 2 scores. Have to go for this, don't you?
And they thought that as soon as they took over possession. It didn't matter where they were on the field. They were always going to be in 4-down territory. Backed up, in good situation, it didn't matter. So they've been preparing for that on their play sheet the entire time.
All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
The 10 here for their next drive. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays, they're going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs, and the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. 7 yards there and a first down. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Whistles now in a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning. On 1st and 10, Watson. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively.
Let's go, D. Tighten up.
Now it's Watson rolling to his right. He may try and run for this. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 35. That is an absolute backbreaker. That was a design passing play, wasn't a draw. You think you got him stopped, good coverage downfield, and he's able to pick up the first with his legs. Defensively, that kicks into your psyche and hurts a little bit, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and here's the thing. Anytime you give up a first down, it hurts you psychologically, but it hurts more when they get it this way because you've covered everything. He didn't have any place to throw the football. He takes off running and picks it up anyway, and now you have to stay on the field for an extra set of downs.
And really could have used that stop trailing here in the 4th. Again, it's Miller. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. Now Watson sliding out of the pocket. He can run for it, and he will. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th.
It's now 4th down.
Set 19.
Today's final score, Texans 21, Vikings 15.
We are just about 9 miles from downtown Manhattan as EA Sports brings you to MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. A few minutes ago, the hometown Jets were introduced to this sellout crowd, and it's a roar that could be heard across the river in Manhattan. They're set to go as their Jets will match up with the Baltimore Ravens. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And we are underway here on EA Sports. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
And my mom paid for a car wash.
It's good fun.
Check 26, check 26.
Here's the first carry for Le'Veon Bell. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
From the 30 on second down, Darnold. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Pernell McPhee, always a threat to find the QB, and he gets to him there. Throwing here on third down, Darnold. Well, the two men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up fourth down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces fourth down. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Tavon Young.
Interception. All day, baby. Let's get this.
Take over first and 10 at the 44-yard line.
54, right there, 54, Mike. Get in the weight room. Get in the weight room.
After the interception, here's Jackson. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now it's Jackson, forced out to his left. This is caught inside the 15. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's first and goal just outside the 5. To throw is Jackson. Steps away under pressure. Down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Sacked there by Avery Williamson, the linebacker. And the former Heisman winner, this is Mark Ingram. And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3.
Single receiver. Hey, you're on an island over there. Single receiver.
Third and goal, Jackson. Buying time to his left. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Marquise Brown there to make the grab as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. And he moved left there, Charles. Little danger play. He didn't throw toward that left side, went over the middle. Got the 6, though.
Yeah, he seems like the type of guy that when you told him as a kid, don't touch the stove because it might be hot, he touched it anyway. And this one, he got away without getting burned.
The Jets take over first and 10.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start first and 10. Bell running on first down, but he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. On second down, it's Bell. And nowhere for him to go again. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Call it no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a third down. On third down, here's Bell. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Fourth down now after a loss of 2. And they are going for it. Darnold found his target. It's Anderson. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Jet first down. A couple of first downs have him to the 40 now on 1st and 10. Here's Bell. Now Bell hit. He lost the football, and it's picked up by the Ravens. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown.
What shit is that, yo? Oh, bro, you know what? I'm gonna stay actually. What'd you say? You gonna talk shit about winning with the Ravens? You think you cool, bro? Invite me to a game. I'll play as San Fran. I'll run it right now for $50. Can you afford a $50 bet? It's all recorded on YouTube. Can you afford it, or you too broke?
If the ball gets away from any runner's body, that's when the defense pokes at it, swipes at it, swats at it, and finds a way to create a big play for themselves.
All right, so I'm gonna send you an invite. Run it for $50. You can go look on YouTube, type in TYZZ666, watch our game. I'm going to strip you of your money. You're playing as the fucking Ravens, bro. Shut the fuck up. Like, how you talking like you something, bro?
That's fielded in the end zone.
Relax there, big guy.
And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it.
You fucking bum, bro. You're a bum. You're a bum. I'm embarrassed.
Demarius Thomas, 75 yards, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies a big play to get him in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get
ankle's
something
doing
done
right
on
there.
this drive, turn it back over. This
Petra?
game could be
You
88
doing
out
okay,
the gate
Petra?
early.
What? 88 out the gate?
Yeah,
What's that?
Listen, I used to hear my old man talk
With
about
the
it. Usually,
bottle of
man,
Jack, Petra?
that thing's done.
Well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive, and they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch, counter punch, isn't it?
And now the
which
only
team
way you're
has
going
the
to gain
advantage?
a
Let's just go
yard
back.
is
Last
if you
time on
scramble
offense,
with your
they rolled
QB,
downfield,
who's
got
the
into a good
fastest
rhythm.
player in the game.
You can see a little more
Tyreek
bounce
Hill.
in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure. We'll see if they dial it up this drive. Through 1 quarter, 14-7 our score. On 2nd and 9, Jackson. It's brought in here by Willie Snead. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. It's a give to the right. Ingram's got the first down and more. And brought down across the 50 to the 49-yard line. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. They run. It's Mark Ingram. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
From just shy of midfield, Jackson dancing to his left. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
Certainly making his presence felt in both the pass and the run game. He's having an impact.
Yeah, his first carry of the game right there. He had hurt him with his arm. Now he's showing that he can shuffle the puppies as well. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill out the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on second down.
They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson eluding the pressure right.
Where you going, buddy? Where you going? What happened that time? What happened that time, Topher?
Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. On 3rd down, Jackson. He'll buy some time right. He is going to find Hill here. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 18. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. On 2nd and 7, Jackson flushed out right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Jackson from the shotgun. And that will be incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
4th down, here's Jackson. And he's got it. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. From 17 yards out as the Ravens push further out in front.
The tight end position has always been dangerous, especially in the red zone, short field. But now even more so because these tight ends aren't necessarily the tight ends of old. They're the rocked-up wide receivers who have a little bit more speed. Way harder to cover than before.
Fielded about a yard deep. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And with still more than a minute to go in the half, time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up, 2nd and 10. Here's Darnold. And Thomas has it. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. On 1st and 10, Darnold. And he's got a man, Demarius Thomas.
Where you going? He said Demarius Thomas.
And touchdown, New York. Demarius Thomas with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half as his guys are back within a single score. Extra point splits the uprights, and they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Here's Sam Ficken now for the Jet field goal. That's fielded in the end zone. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
Got a man. It's Brown. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. This will be caught by Brown. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. Call that a very strong gain of 24. Here's Jackson.
You
He can't
fucking
find
idiot.
anywhere to go
You're
with it,
pathetic.
and he goes down. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Jackson. They'll roll him out right. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there.
Let's go now. 60 out, 54, 54. Ricky.
From the red zone now, here's Jackson on 1st down. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Throwing again. Jackson being chased out left. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Hollywood, Marquise Brown. In the final seconds of the first half, as the Ravens push further out in front. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
14. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded about a yard deep. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. The Ravens ready to receive it. And they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'm guaranteed he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now Jackson, flush to his right, towards the end zone for... Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Marquise Brown, 31 yards, as the Ravens push further out in front. Tucker with the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
The Jets take over 1st and 10.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. An incomplete
Fucking
pass
playing the game
leads
is
to
so cool
2nd and
about
10
it.
from
I'm
the
fucking
25.
over here with my girl. Again. L. Alright, buddy? You fucking dub. You're playing as the Ravens, bro. Even Shorty know that you're a fucking
Back to
dub.
throw, Darnold. Then he fires a strike to his big target, Demaryius Thomas. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Darnold on 3rd down. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
And he loses the football a second time. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And they have the football.
That makes perfect bucket sense. Feel good about yourself, bro. Ooh, Ravens. Oh, man, you play a good game. The good thing is when I play as the Jets and like someone plays as the Ravens, I get more points if I lose. Like I get like. Everything's gonna be okay, I promise. I know that shit never seems like it is, and it seems like everything's just always not going the way that we wish it was. But I know that everything always is gonna work out.
The county database says that you're available for placement, but I'm concerned there are too many children in your care. I'm sure there's some kind of limit.
They say carrots are good kids. You know what to take care of them. That's why the good Lord put me here so I can take care of all his babies in the world. Go ahead. You're amazing. Mama Kamala is truly blessed to have you.
Totally good. Makes me like really like I know that it's impossible to know what the outcome's gonna be or even to think, but all you gotta think is the positive.
I know her.
Because there was a million outcomes in a lot of situations in my life where I could have been dead, jail, or, you know, psychiatric home, homeless, and everything turned out okay.
Just the fucking bad luck going through my family just makes me think the worst.
And bro, my family's cursed. I believe that. That's why everybody was murdered or died of cancer.
That was all spread apart. It's all happening at once.
No, this isn't all spread out. It's happened to me throughout my whole life. I have no family. I have 3 people left in my family.
I lost 4 main people in my family in the span of 2 years. Lost my uncle. Lost my brother.
Are you saying that I have
Lost my
bad luck
aunt,
as
and I
well?
lost my other friend in the span of
Not
2 years.
diminishing your bad luck. I'm just saying I have it too.
I know everybody does. But like I was saying, there's no such thing as comparing people's hardships.
Well, so what I was saying, but that might, you know, for with my family, you never had to get your wish.
Doesn't matter.
It was easier to live with every time your heart gets broken. that 66, for that 60, can you just give it to me in advance?
I gave you a buck. You said that that was fine.
No, that made it 60. It was 66. I took $6 off.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm saying for the 60, can you just give it to me in advance? Or do you want to give me $60 you have?
Well, I see. It's just like whatever. But yeah.
Oh.
Let's see.
Or like let's say, like I get my script the 4th, right? And I need 2 before then. Just take off 10 more.
Well, we'll see. I'll think
Yeah, we'll
about
talk about it when it gets closer to it.
Only $60.
Huh?
It's only $60.
Okay, but that I'd use it to, buy old stuff for the past.
Okay.
The whole point was so it was going back to you and you were making money.
How's it going back to me?
Because if all this that you're giving me for $5, you're getting $1 back per coat. So and I'm also paying you, and
I'd rather not do that because like the only reason why I buy Zan the Milk is because it's hard to get onto.
yeah, but I don't want a bunch of it. Like I'm saying.
But regardless, I'm trying to make them last.
I get mine. Today's what? What's the number date?
30th.
So I might just need what?
Not today.
Yeah. But talking about that. You already gave me like 3. Say if I ran out of those before. Okay. I'm trying to help you too, man. I'm not getting frustrated.
Because you're still looking at me like I'm lying at today.
No. Nobody's talking about today.
Jimmy? Darker. Hey. Talk to
You
your
know how
kids
you
over?
like to play? You always tell me you like to
Two
play.
reasons why we can't take any
So do I.